one team. Zitna aaye, lollipop queens, come on. Lollipop queens, 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 lollipop queens. We do it for the culture, we do it as a team, we do it for the dream, we take over.
IGI Prudential Insurance Limited, सुरक्षा को पूर्वाधार, भविष्य को आधार।
रमाई रमाई जिंदगी को यो मेहनत को कमाई
राख्नु छ यसलाई सम्हालेर पुस्तौं पुस्ता सधैँ
सुरक्षित र विश्वासिलो सुरुवात दिन्छ यसले हात आज भोलि अनि सधैँ सधैँ साथ।
Look, I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough, toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up? Another number in the round up. Put the town up, I built this thing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go, got the east side flow. I'm a
गेट चाहिँ खोलिदिनु
Six queens, one team. Zit I, lollipop queens, come on. Lollipop queens, 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 lollipop queens. We do it for the culture, we do it as a team, we do it for the dream. We take over.
IGI Prudential Insurance Limited, सुरक्षाको पूर्वाधार, भविष्यको आधार।
रमाई रमाई जिन्दगीको यो मेहनतको कमाई,
राख्नु छ यसलाई सम्हालेर पुस्तौं पुस्ता सधैँ।
सुरक्षित र विश्वासिलो सुरुवात दिन्छ यसले हात, आज भोलि अनि सधैँ सधैँ साथ।
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise in the honor of our national anthem.
captains Joel and Pranjal Homagai, but the captains have been changed. Umpire Umesh now giving instructions to the captains who will choose the side and who will choose the ball. This tournament, ladies and gentlemen, is organized by Thunderbolts Development Center. Our sponsors Adidas, our official match ball partners Dalle, our food partners, hospitality partners Hard Rock Cafe, insurance partners IGI Prudential Insurance Limited. There we have match referees Umesh Bidari, supported by Yubraj Tamang, Ujjwal Limbu and Bijay Tamang. Our other sponsors 360 Education. Here we have the lineup for FC Mount Kanjirowa. Yubraj Barazuli has taken Nitin Sapkota in the goal kick. Dipen Khatri and Pranjal Homagai. The defenders Joen Shrestha, Munting and Praveen Mainali in the midfield. Lijan Burasaini, Vaibhav Vushal, Krishna Harikhatka, Sanchit will be supporting Nikesh Malla in the front line. And here we have starting lineup. Aryan Amatya leading the line. Pratyush Vatta on the goal kick. Joel Lama, the new captain in the defense. Rihan Barahi and Prabhishan Shrestha will be supporting him. They'll be supported by Brijen Rush Koti and Shashwat Dev Joshi. Bishesh Kaur and Nirav Shrestha have the responsibility of the midfield. Pujan Maharjan and Sarpit Limbu today will be supporting Aryan Amatya. They have changed. Grayman Shrestha, another very strong player. Samir Nilekho is their manager. A very strong side up against a side who have just won their first match. Thunderbolts will be looking to bounce back after that loss against LA Snowleopards. If we talk about the table, it is LA Snowleopards on the top of the table, in the top of the table with 12 points. And it is RBS Red Pandas with 12 points in the second. LA has a game in hand. James Thunderbolts, if they will win this match, they will move to the second place. If we talk about FC Mount Kanjirowa, they are in the 7th place with 3 points. And there we go. The match is underway. We have seen this start in almost all the matches and almost all the goal kicks now. James Thunderbolts under immense pressure. They will be looking to bounce back in this match. They lost against their arch rivals, LA Snowleopards. I could clearly see the rivalry between these two teams, especially in the ground between the fans as well. They were screaming at each other. You are watching us live on Nepal School Football League's website. You can also come here and watch the match live physically here at James School. It is in Dhapak Hill. You can buy your tickets from the website of Nepal School Football League. We have seen some changes in the lineup as well. Mistake there. Aryan is there. James School looking to score a goal right away, putting Kanjirowa under immense pressure. It is a beautiful ground here at James School. One of the premier schools in Nepal, FIFA recognized ground. There we have Yuvraj and his assistant with the dugout. We also have to thank our sponsors again. Adidas, Dalle, Hard Rock Cafe, IGI Prudential Insurance Limited, 360 Education and Hams Hospital. Hams Hospital ko delegates haru Nepal ma, well, yahi aera, not Nepal ma. That was a mistake for me. Yahi aera support garde hununcha. They have been working really hard. Thank you Hams Hospital as well. They are in Dambarai, Kathmandu. Our other sponsors, Kathmandu Gurkhas, one of the teams. There we have Yuvraj, Kathmandu Gurkhas, one of the teams in Nepal Premier League as well. One of the main issues for Kanjirowa has been their positioning. They haven't been able to position themselves better. Now though, chance, this is a good opportunity, should be a goal, but saved in the end by the keeper. Nitin Sapkota to the rescue. Strong hands from him. Keeps Kanjirowa in the match. They will have to be careful. Look at their positioning. We have been talking, I was talking about the positioning, and there we see no man marking at all. Especially in your own half, you have to be aware about your man marking. You just do not run after the ball. There we have session coach screaming, chase your man, carry your man, I mean, talk your man. I can listen from here. Samir Nemkul instructing his captain to jump higher up on the field. He wants to play high line. Vicious with the ball now. Risky play there by Gem School. Must be confident, but they will have to be careful. That was Arun Amate on the offside position. If you watch yesterday's match against Real Madrid, well, with off Real Madrid rather, with Mallorca, there were 3 disallowed goals. 2 of them offside for Kylian Mbappe. You'll have to be careful on the offside here as well. That shows that not only these young lads, but even the experienced player on the top level, they also struggle with their positioning. Kylian Mbappe had a very decent season last year as well. Had a lot of goals disallowed because of offside positioning. James School now, this is opportunity. Sarbit Limbu, that shot. This is the coach, very experienced one, Samir. Gorkha Dachin Bahu award sama जितेका थिए उनले नेपालको प्रधानमन्त्री तत्कालीन प्रधानमन्त्रीबाट. Instructing his players. The Ben has stepped down today from that captain role. He's given that role to his compatriot. And there we have John and delegates of Thunderbolts Development Center. Their contribution has to be acknowledged as well. They've been working really hard for months now. Opportunity, but in the end defended really well. I guess that was Pranjal Humagai. That was Pranjal Humagai, yes. Grosjean. Mount Kanjirowa, if they can upset Gem School, this will be a huge win for them. Gem School has been a premier side here. And talking about premier side, James School and Kanjirowa National School, 2 of the premier schools in Nepal. Kanjirowa are located in Koteshwar and James School are located in Tapakhel, Lalitpur. Cross in, good ball, and that's a goal! Kanjirowa, they have broken the deadlock, and the top team, James School, are behind. Just like that, Kanjirowa here again. Can they upset this strong side? There was a mistake from the keeper. That cross, keeper must have been confused by that jump. Own goal here. Under pressure now. James Thunderbolts, they do have the quality to come back, but Kanjirowa, after their win last time, they look very confident. They'll have to be careful about their positioning though. They have to be careful about that man marking rather. Mount Kanjirowa lost all of their first 3 matches, won their 4th, and are leading now in a winning position here in their 5th match. On the other hand, James Thunderbolts won all of their initial 3 matches, lost their match against their arch rival Snowleopards, and behind in this match as well. Samir will be disappointed of how the things have turned out to him. They have the goal score. Own goal for Rihan Barahi. They try to get that ball away, but it ended up in their own net, in his own net. Same school now, trying to build up. They haven't been able to make combinations. They have been able to make isolations, but then they haven't been able to make any combinations really there. They do have a very good quality. Aaron Amatya, 4 goals for this lad. This is now throw in. There we have the dugout for FC Mount Kanjirowa. Must be relaxed for now. The team has scored a goal. I do not know if they expected that, but then after their last win, must have been really confident, all the players and the teams as well. That was their first win in this tournament so far in Nepal School Football League. Talking about Nepal School Football League, this is a dream that has been seen by passionate fans here. Barun Khatka, Ryan, and everybody involved, Gaurav, John Witter, everybody involved, especially Thunderbolts Development Center. They've started this with a dream. We also hope that it will be fruitful in the coming days as well. There was a black flip from Aaron Amatya. Struggling to utter some words here today. Captain there, Joel Lama now. I was talking about Thunderbolts Development Center. Not just football, futsal, basketball, volleyball, swimming, even online games. They have been trying to change something here. I have been talking to Barun Khatka. He told me that the idea behind it is not just to develop the game side, but also to develop the personality, also to look after the education of the students. Education is one of the main pillar of personality development, of personal development. Today, a lot of people, you see Elon Musk and everybody, they talk about how the importance of education has gone down, but I do not believe so. I still believe that education is as important as it has always been. Skills, on the other hand, it has changed. You do not have to have a formal education to be skillful, to be successful in life. You can learn different things in online as well. You can find a lot of things in Google, YouTube. The scene today has changed because of AI. It will be fun to see how AI will change other things as well. My suggestions would be you need to learn at least how to use AI tools. ChatGPT, Gemini, VO3, another tool recently launched by Google as well. There are a lot of other tools like Kling AI, Midjourney to produce photos. If you're in a business, there are CRM tools. You definitely need to do a lot about, know a lot about these tools. Meanwhile here though, and even in commentary and sports, AI has changed a lot of things. I wish there was some AI chatbot which could help commentators as well. Maybe I should go on to build that. I don't know if that'd be possible. That's a good idea though. But it is not about ideas, it is about actions. And actions needed here for James Thunderbolt. They have fallen behind. Kanjirowa now, again, trying to build. Kanjirowa have grown in confidence. They'll be looking for that second goal. If they can score a second goal, it will be a very, very interesting match. James Thunderbolt will be under immense pressure. They have done really well, Kanjirowa. In terms of defense, they will have to be careful about the man marking though. They have been outnumbered in multiple places. Wanted to release there for Arinamate, but in the end well defended. That pass was too close to the defender. It was Pranjal Homagai, one of the best defenders in this tournament so far. Now Arinamate with that cross. Is this the moment? No. It will be a goal kick in the end. This has been a very attacking lineup for James Thunderbolts, but then the results have not been as fruitful. Only 2 players in that midfield line. The defense will be supporting them. Arinamate now again from that left hand side. He's jumped over the board. Our sponsors' banners. Kanjirowa now. Can they find a goal? Well, Kanjirowa, they have been doing really well in terms of combinations, especially on that left hand side. They have grown in confidence. About 15 minutes in this match. In the first half, Kanjirowa are leading. The underdogs have struck in this match. Coach a bit animated there, giving instruction to his players. He's a very experienced player as well, experienced coach too. And we talk about opportunities. This is the opportunity children get when tournament like this happen. They get to play under coaches who have played on national levels, who have coached national level teams and players. That experience will be certainly different. I remember when I first came from my village from Dolakha in Kathmandu and I started to go for trials for under 18s, the way coaches told different things, the way they talked about positioning, the way they talked about scanning, it was so different. When I was playing in my village, it was all about dribbling. If you dribble well, you were a good player. But it changed when I came in Kathmandu. I learned about basics of football. That is what happens when tournament like this happen, when coaches when top coaches come and teach you. They not just teach you about running with the ball. They teach you about your game plan. They teach you about your tactical approach. They teach you about your positioning. They teach you about how to outsmart your offensive compatriots as well. And that is one of the main difference against a team with the players who have been trained and with those with people like us who have never been trained by a coach or by an academy. Everything I learned up until class 10 was self-taught. There was nobody at all to teach me how football is played. So that's why we talk about opportunity. And one of the reasons I'm so big on opportunity and big on the giving opportunity is that when you give opportunities to players, there we have just a moment ago Samir, one of the top tier coaches in Nepal. When I was in Dolakha, I stayed in Gaurimati. That is where I came from. We never really had football tournaments at all. I had to wait almost 13 years. Not 13 years. Well, I'll have to say maybe 5-6 years to even to go and play in Coca-Cola Cup. So Nepal does lack that prize, providing opportunities for these young lads to go and play, to showcase their talents. There is passion. Of course there is passion. Oh, that's a beautiful ball. Almost another goal there. Kanjirowa They've definitely changed the game plan now. After that win, that was Aman Thing. Aman has been a very, very good player. Underrated in this tournament. Corner kick in now. And as I was saying, it is about opportunities. Nepal should focus on providing opportunities to these young lads. Shot, but it will not trouble the keeper at all. Pratyashvata. नेपाल स्कुल फुटबल लिगले गर्न खोजेको पनि नेपालको हरेक कुनाबाट प्लेयर्सहरूलाई अपर्च्युनिटी दिन खोजिरहेको छ. That we hope will be true in the coming days. The last time I had conversation with Barun, he talked about how they are planning to incorporate all the teams from Nepal. नेपालको दूर दराजमा रहेका, चाहे त्यो दोलखा होस्, चाहे त्यो काठमाडौँ होस्, चाहे त्यो डोटी होस्, बझाङ या मोरङ, सबै टिम्सहरूले, सबै स्कुल्सहरूले, सबै यङ चिल्ड्रेन्सहरूले उत्तिकै इक्वल अपर्च्युनिटिज पाउनुपर्छ भन्ने हाम्रो विश्वास हो. Opportunity now. This is a moment. Really well defended in the end. Keeper went down in that right position, right moment. Now opportunity to break here for Kanjirowa. Aman Thing. Aman loses that ball. I'm certainly missing Ave on the combox. He's a very fun commentator to work with. That is the replay there. Keeper did really well, just going down in the right moment. Ave is giving his own examination. He will be joining us shortly though. He had changed a lot for Kanjirowa, the coach. Kanjirowa looked like a different team. The combination play, this game has been slow, but Kanjirowa, they have looked very good. Gems, on the other hand, have not looked as good as they used to be generally. Gems are on yellow shirt, Kanjirowa with that red shirt. They have the logo of mountain in the jersey as well. Well, if you just tuned in, this is Nepal School Football League, brought to you by Thunderbolts Development Center, sponsored by Adidas, our official match ball partner, Dalle, our food partners, Hard Rock Cafe, our official hospitality partner, our Hams Hospital, our medical partners, our insurance partners, IGI Insurance Limited, 360 Education, our education partners, and also our man of the match partners, 360 Education, one of the premier consultancies in Nepal. They are all over Nepal. I have also worked with them through sub-agent. That's what they call in consultancy industry. I used to work for another consultancy, and I have done some application through them as well. It was fun working with them. If you are looking to go abroad, you can as well visit 360 Education. I'm sure they provide IELTS and PTA classes as well. Do get your consultation from them. You can talk to their counselors. They are in different locations in Nepal. Adidas, as you know, one of the biggest companies in the world. They are our sponsors, official match ball partners. That ball being played is from Adidas. Our other partners, Dalle, our restaurant, and then our hospitality partners, Hard Rock Cafe. Aman again. Now, Kanjirowa, they have been able to put Zems Thunderbolt under pressure. 3-2-5 formation. I can clearly see that. The ghost the coach had changed a lot of things. The way they play. I can listen from the comm box. Both the coaches screaming at their players. Chance here. They'll have to be careful. Kanjirowa, one is a slim blade, and Gems Thunderbolts. They can strike at any moment. They have the quality. Especially in the name of Aryan Amatya, 4 goals for that lad already. Now Kanjirowa again building from the back. Less than about 6 minutes of the normal time remaining here. If they can go to the break with this scoreline, they will be really happy. All they'll have to do from then is to defend that second half. Gems Thunderbolts though. Prevision releasing that ball for Bisesh. Not the scoreline that Gems Thunderbolts would be looking to. Now, Gems again. A beautiful ball. Is this the moment? Bisesh, well, cannot. Time is run well. That ball was too heavy for him. Swamsresta asking Bisesh to run early. He has been able to release 2 balls. Maybe Bisesh should go with that instruction now. Aryan Amatya. Well, that was Sarprit. Suprit rather.
We have a double substitution for the Gems Thunderbolts. Number 5.
Double substitutions for Gems Thunderbolts.
61. Aryan Amatya.
Aryan and Nirab have been replaced. Grammar now enters. Anmol will enter for Nirab. Grammar is a very tall player, very strong. That means Gems Thunderbolts will be looking to change their approach. They can target Grammar now. He's tall and strong. They will be looking to create more crossing opportunities. Oh, sorry, crossing opportunities rather. Amantang wanted to release that, but unable to do so. Swamsresta now. Bisesh. Good ball in for Gremon. Defended in the end. Defending has been quite good here for Kanjirowa. Bisesh looking for his man, looking for that overlapping run, but defended in the end. Will go for the goal kick ultimately. Today's other match, it will be between table toppers LA Snowleopards versus Chelsea Falcons. Chelsea, after that loss, will be looking for that comeback, but LA, they haven't lost any of their matches. Anup Khatri, the talisman, scoring. He is the highest goal scorer in this tournament. 12 goals in just 4 matches for that lad. 2 goals in the previous match against Gems Thunderbolts. This shows the quality of the lad. He has been followed by Arun Ghale. RBS Red Pandas, if the scoreline remains the same, RBS Red Pandas will be the happiest. They are already in the 2nd position. They will stay in that position. James Thunderbolts do not have a lot of time left now. Graham Shrestha using his physicality. Cross coming in, but defended again. That was Deepen releasing that ball from the danger position. That is the good part about Graham. He comes really deep and plays the ball. He's not just a typical number 9. He likes to play from the back. I mean, he likes to drop, play in the build up, support his team. He's a very, very good holding defender, holding striker as well. You see that from Nicholas Jackson from Chelsea. Although he doesn't score a lot of goals, Nicholas Jackson, he does support Cole Palmer and other teammates. That is what Graham Shrestha also does. He's more like Robert Lewandowski as well. Graham is tall, very strong, skillful as well. He will have to work on that goal scoring department though. It hasn't been the tournament, very good tournament so far for him. Good tournament so far for him rather. A lot is expected from him too. His compatriot Anup Khatri on the other hand though, he has scored 12 goals already. I don't think anybody is catching him now. Graham instructing his teammates. He's a captain as well. He knows how this game should be played. Very vocal player. You need vocal players in your team who understands the game as well. Look at that, Graham coming for that build-up. And that is one of the reasons he hasn't been able to score a lot of goals, I believe. He has dropped really deep, but then he's a very, very good player. Extremely agile as well, especially in the air. Can score some great headers. We saw that in the first match. After that first match though, we haven't seen some world-class crosses from James Thunderbolt. In that first match, we did see some amazing crosses. Beautiful cross now. Graham should be in that position. That is what is expected from him. Oh, shot! Inches away. 2 minutes of additional time. Kanjirowa will be looking to defend this 2 minutes. Will be looking to defend their lead. One of the things I believe Graham should improve is his positioning. Although he does very well when it comes to positioning, he should certainly be on that scoring side. It should be like a striker. We talk about Robert Lewandowski, even Nicholas Jackson. As a striker, your responsibility is to score a goal. That would be one part for this lad to improve. Everything else is amazing. Corner kick here for Kanjirowa. They'll take some time. Opportunity. That's a good corner kick. Shot! But it is flying away. Kanjirowa will be extremely happy with their performance if they would be able to defend this lead, at least even for this first half. If they can do that in the second half, they will win against the top tier team in the name of James Thunderbolts. About 15 seconds remain now of the additional time. And with that whistle, that is it. And the goal, 1-0. Own goal from Rihan Barahi. This is the difference between FC Mount Kanjirowa and James Thunderbolts. FC Mount Kanjirowa on the way to upset James Thunderbolts. We will see you on the other side of the break. You are watching Nepal School Football League on the platform of Nepal School Football League. We will see you on the other side of the break.
6 queens, 1 team. Zitna aaye, lollipop queens, come on. Lollipop queens, 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 lollipop queens. We do it for the culture, we do it as a team, we do it for the dream. We take over.
IGI Prudential Insurance Limited, सुरक्षाको पूर्वाधार, भविष्यको आधार।
रमाई रमाई जिन्दगीको यो मेहनतको कमाई,
राख्नु छ यसलाई सम्हालेर पुस्तौं पुस्ता सधैँ।
सुरक्षित र विश्वासिलो सुरुवात दिन्छ यसले हात, आज भोलि अनि सधैँ सधैँ साथ।
Look, I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough, toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up? Another number in the round up. Put the town up, I built this thing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go, got the east side flow. I'm a
6 queens, 1 team. Zit naar I, lollipop queens, come on. Lollipop queens, 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 lollipop queens. We do it for the culture, we do it as a team, we do it for the dream, we take over.
IGI Prudential Insurance Limited, सुरक्षाको पूर्वाधार, भविष्यको आधार।
रमाई रमाई जिन्दगीको यो मेहनतको कमाई,
राख्नु छ यसलाई सम्हालेर पुस्तौं पुस्ता सधैँ।
सुरक्षित र विश्वासिलो सुरुवात दिन्छ यसले हात, आज भोलि अनि सधैँ सधैँ साथ।
Own goal from Rihan. Only the difference between these two teams. Mount Kanjirowa leading here on the winning position. Will they be able to hold on against this strong I'm so sorry again. I've been so confused. Against the Gems Thunderbolts side, they're very strong. Talking about LA, they will be having their match against Chelsea Falcons later this evening. 4:45 kickoff. Do not forget to tune in. You can also watch that match live here from Gem School. For that, you'll have to buy your tickets. Tickets can be bought from website and also physically here at Gem School, Lapak Hill in Lalitpur. Kanjirowa has done really well in the first half as well. They have played really well, especially in that front line. The defensive display has also been good. They'll have to be careful about their man marking though. Foul there. We talk about understanding of your possession. I can hear coaches screaming to stay and asking players to stay on their position. That was a bit shaky from the keeper. This is the fifth match that both of these teams are playing. We are on the day 10, match number 19. Tournament so far for Gem School has been good, except for that last match when they played against LA, where they went on to lose. Other than that, they have been winning, they have been scoring goals. Opportunity, is this the moment? Cuts inside, looking for that pass, in the end defended by Pranjal Magai, the captain. He's asking some questions, and the coach is asking some questions. I can see supporters already filling the seats. You can as well come here and enjoy this match. It is Sunday and it's beautiful here in Lapak Hill. A mild sun, lots of clouds, a very good day to enjoy football. Kanji Arinamatya in the dugout would not be happy. He was substituted out. He would have wanted to score some more goals. Now this is an opportunity. Grayman with that cross, but nobody to receive there. Grayman should really be in the position of the striker. Has been more like a inside winger here. I think if Grayman can change that, he could actually score more goals here. Some goals at least. Kanjirowa, they will have to be careful when they are not in the possession. Kanjirowa have now switched for that high line. This is also an opportunity for James School to go for that counter attack and utilize the space in behind the defenders. Looking for that cross, and wow, oh my God, how amazing is that goal? Absolutely exceptional. Banger from that left hand side. Nobody expected that.
And that's the equalizer from James Thunderbolts.
Look at that, amazing. Prevision Shrestha from that wing back position.
James Thunderbolts 1, FC Mount Kanjirowa 1.
I'm not sure if that was a shot or not, but that is a goal. And that is what James had been looking for. James are back again here. Equalizer from Prevision Shrestha from that unlikely position. That was stunning. Now, this must have given life to James Thunderbolts. They are trying from everywhere now. Chance, this is a moment. Could not capitalize on that. Now, corner kick. Pranjal Homakai will be taking that. I can listen to the coach instructing to play a high line. This is an opportunity, especially for Graham Shrestha. Run behind the defender. Ask for that long ball. Dipen will have to be careful here. Go for that long passes. Good defended in the end. Joel Lama now. Handball will be the free kick for James Thunderbolts. Good ball. Graham Shrestha. Defended in the end by Dipen Khatri. Really needed that ball. That shoot, that shot. Otherwise, Grayman was ready to pounce on that ball. Opportunity now. Grayman has gone near. Kanjirowa now on the break. It won't reach the player. Pranjal Homakai. Swam Shrestha. Pranjal again. The captain, Pranjal. That is a foul and a yellow card for Joel. Oh, it looks in a lot of pain there, Pranjal Homakai. Really hope he's fine. A lot of players surrounding him. Medical attention needed. Does get the medical attention, but waves it away. You can see in that replay, a bit clumsy there. Although the intention was not that, but it will be fine. As free kick here, Aman Theng. Another good player for APSI Mount Kanjirowa. Can he score this goal? Can Kanjirowa lead again? It is very likely that it will be Aman. It is Aman. Defended really well in the end there. The ball was traveling into the net, but well defended. That was a good free kick from Aman. Look at that in the replay. He was traveling to that top corner. Offside here. Kanjirowa has played high line, so they'll have to be careful about that last line of defense. Gremon Shrestha does have a good chance to run in behind. He's a very good player. Opportunity mistake now. Bishes. Throw in here for Zem School. Tried to kick that out of the play, but instead ended up giving the corner kick, considering the corner kick. This is a good opportunity. They have good players to target for. Gremon Shrestha, Bisesh, Swam, Prebison Shrestha. Everybody back for Kanjirowa now. And that is a goal. Bisesh Kumar is the man. And James have come from behind to lead again. Bisesh Kumar.
Second goal of the match for Gem Thunderbolts.
Look at that.
By number 10, Bisesh Kumar.
There was a defender on the line, but he let it go in. He must have felt that the ball was traveling outside that goal post. But that wasn't the case. So you can see in the replay, there was a defender. He could not react. He might have thought that the ball was traveling outside. Oh, beautiful ball. Zems are back now again from that losing position. You can see John Witter and two other players, former players who have played in A Division League as well. You can see on the score set 2-1 the scoreline. Prebison Shrestha with that amazing goal and Bisesh Kumar with that header. We've been talking about how exceptional Zem School are when it comes to heading or in airball situations. There we saw a testimony of that. Kanjirowa would be really disappointed of how they have played. Substitution as it seems will be the call shortly for Kanjirowa. Opportunity again. Oh, that should be a penalty. That is a penalty. Pujan was pulled down. Who will it be? Will it be Gremon Shrestha or someone else? Surprise is there. Gremon leaves it. Swam will be the man who will be taking the responsibility. Can he convert? Swam Shrestha. It is Swam and he scores. Another goal for Gems Thunderbolts. 3-1 is the scoreline. And just like that, 2-goal lead for Gems Thunderbolts. We talk about great teams, we talk about best teams, and that is what they do. They come back from the losing position. Substitution here for Kanjirowa. Bishu has come in place of Praveen Mainali. That was the penalty kick there. The keeper did anticipate the direction, but it was struck really well. I don't think that was being stopped anyway. Beautiful ball. Oh, that is amazing. Goal kick here for Kanjirowa. Kanjirowa has gone down from that winning position. 3 goals in the second half for Gems Thunderbolts. Amazing display. Samir would be really happy with how his team has responded. Should give a lot of confidence to James as well. They lost their previous match against LA Snowleopards, and in this match they were behind. They've come back now from the losing position. Beautiful ball. There we have the scoreline. Prebison Shrestha with that penalty kick. Well, with that stunning goal, Bisha score, and Swam Shrestha with that penalty kick there. Less than 15 minutes of the normal time remaining here. Will James Thunderbolts score more goals, or will Kanjirowa come back now from the losing position? Great ball in. Collision there. 2 players from Gems Thunderbolts collided. Medical attention required here. 2 players for Gems Thunderbolts are down. Delegates of Hams Hospital, they have been working really hard. Must have gotten the knock. Sometimes knock can be really nasty as well. If you play football, you understand that. Match will resume after that stoppage now for defenders. 4-2-4. That's what I've seen. Another player down. You can see on the replay, injured himself there, in a lot of pain. I can actually listen his cry. It is his ankle. Oh, really hope it is not that bad. You can just see from the scene, it looks really painful. 3-1 though for Gems Thunderbolts. They've come back from the losing position. That's what is needed for a team like team. But Kanjirowa would be disappointed with how the things have turned out for them. After defending really well in that first half, after playing really well in that first half, they have conceded 3 goals in the second half. Seems fine though. Around 11 minutes of the normal time remaining here for Kanjirowa. If they are to respond here, they need a strong response. They have fallen behind. Takes that. Pratyush Bhatta. Pratyush would be a happy man after he made that mistake. It was Kanjirowa leading because of that mistake. Offside here. Gremlin will have to be careful about that high line. Samir should be happy with how his team has responded. But Kanjirowa, now they're needing a strong response. Kanjirowa now. In the end, it is Gem School who will get away with that. Oh, that's a beautiful ball. Defended in the end, though. Might have injured the other player in that process. Medical attention required here. Looks in a lot of pain. Hopefully he's fine. Can see on the replay. Might have injured the player. Yeah, it did. He went onto a step and his foot. But the game has resumed, and that was Gremlin Shrestha. Just a moment ago when we were going through the replay, Gremlin had a chance, had an opportunity. He could not guide it to the net though. Now James School again. Coming back from that losing position. Considered one goal. And another goal for James School. From that left hand side, running from that left hand side, good combination, and that finish top notch. 4-1 is the scoreline. Swam Shrestha, second goal for him. One from that penalty kick, and another goal. 4-1, a thumping victory. Moving towards the thumping victory here. 4 goals in the second half for Gem School. Kanjirowa, the hopefuls of Kanjirowa would have been really happy with their performance in the first half, but in the second half they have conceded a lot of goals. Also an opportunity now. That was a great run. Try to snake that into that near corner. Kanjirowa really disappointed. Should be really disappointed of how things have turned out for them. If we see in the last 20 minutes or so, they haven't had any attacks whatsoever. It is all Gems. They have tried Kanjirowa, but they haven't created any chance. Combination's not working out. Bishesh now. Beautiful long ball. Looking for Bishesh. And welcome to the com box, the man who has come after giving his examination. How was the exam away?
My exam was really good. तर यहाँ पनि परीक्षा भइरहेको छ एफसी माउन्ट कान्जिरोवाको यो टुर्नामेन्टमा कुनै पनि जित आएको छैन माउन्ट कान्जिरोवाको र जेम्स थन्डरबोल्ट एक मात्र हारका साथ यो टुर्नामेन्ट कन्टिन्यू गरिरहेको छ र माफ गर्नुहोला एफसी माउन्ट कान्जिरोवाको 3 अङ्क रहेको छ र त्यसैबीच खेलाडी परिवर्तनको सङ्केत प्राञ्जल हुमागाई कप्तानको रूपमा देखिएका थिए केही समय अगाडि तर यहाँ भने परिवर्तन जेम्सका लागि ट्रिपल सब्स्टिट्युसन सम्भवतः 1 गोलले अग्रगामी स्थानमा रहेको छ यहाँ जेम्स थन्डरबोल्ट शीर्ष 2 को स्थान पुनः एकपटक रिक्लेम गर्ने तर्खरमा छ यहाँ जेम्स थन्डरबोल्ट र एफसी माउन्ट कान्जिरोवा स्तब्ध स्वयं श्रेष्ठको जुन ब्रेस आएको थियो त्यो महत्त्वपूर्ण रहन पुग्यो आजको यस खेलमा लक्ष्मण
Absolutely, Ave. That penalty kick. There was some discussion going in whether it will be Schwem or Kremen. In the end, it was Schwem's Rester, and that beautiful penalty kick towards that left-hand side, giving 3-1 cushion, and then that run from that left-hand side and that strike. 4 goals, 2 goals for Schwem. They have come from behind of it.
विशेष कुँवर मैदानबाट बाहिरिँदैछन् भने अनमोल महर्जनको आगमन यहाँ उनको कलाकारिता देख्न पाउने अपेक्षा त्यसै बीच डेन्जरस मुभ रहेको थियो त्यहाँ कान्जिरोवाबाट क्लियर आउट गर्दै थियो बललाई पुनः एकपटक अट्याकमा कान्जिरोवा राम्रो ड्रिब्लिङको नमुना तर अन्तिम डिफेन्सिभ टच महत्त्वपूर्ण रहन पुग्यो र गोलकिपरका लागि सहज वातावरण बनाइदिनेछन् त्यहाँ डिफेन्डरले र नयाँ गोलकिपर रहेका छन् त्यहाँ जेम्सबाट भर्खरै मैदान प्रवेश गरेका गोलकिपरलाई उनका लागि यो पहिलो गोल किक ईशान गौतम भर्खरै मैदान प्रवेश गरेका छन् त्यहाँ प्रतिस्पर्धाको स्थानमा र थ्रोइन लिने क्रममा त्यसैबीच कान्जिरोवा लङ थ्रोइन कलेक्सन त्यहाँ जेम्सबाट पुनः एकपटक काउन्टर अट्याकिङ मुभको सुरुवात गर्न चाहन्थे स्वयं श्रेष्ठ तर त्यो डेलिभरी भने सोचे अनुरूप रहन पुगेन त्यसैबीच थ्रोइन पुनः जेम्सका लागि गोलको भोको रहेको छ जेम्स गोल डिफरेन्स कति महत्त्वपूर्ण रहेको छ यो टुर्नामेन्टमा भनेर राम्रोसँग थाहा छ किनभने यो खेलभन्दा अगाडि दोस्रो स्थान क्लेम गरेको थियो रातो बङ्गला स्कुलले तर यो खेल 4-1 गोलको फराकिलो अन्तरले जित निकाल्दै पुनः एकपटक रिक्लेम गर्नेछ दोस्रो स्थान जेम्स थन्डरबोल्ट्सले
James Thunderbolts have been one of the best defensive side, probably the best defensive side. They've only conceded 4 goals so far. It'll be 5. After this match, it will be 5 goals conceded. But Kanjirowa, they have been outrun, they have been out-tackled, and they have been outplayed in the second half. 4-1, 4 goals. They wanted to concede 4 goals in the second half of it. I don't think that was expected from them, especially after that performance in the first half. They were leading.
किनभने अन पेपर बलियो रहेको थियो जेम्स थन्डरबोल्ट र कान्जिरोवाले जुन किसिमको सुदृढता डिफेन्समा देखाएको थियो पहिलो हाफमा तारिफ गर्ने रहेको थियो तर दोस्रो हाफमा भने टिम क्रम्बल गर्न पुगेको थियो हिजोको खेलमा पनि हामीले देखेका थियौं जहाँ हिजोको म्याच विकको दोस्रो खेलमा दोस्रो हाफमा नै टिम विजय हुन सफल रहेका थिए र त्यसैबीच थ्रोइन लिने क्रममा जेम्स थन्डरबोल्ट्स
Substitution here. Sareem and the bench will be coming in for Kanjirowa. Can Kanjirowa respond?
Dipensi Rawat, one of the goal scorer for Kanjirowa. आफ्नो सुरुवाती खेलमा नै प्रभाव जमाएका खेलाडी हुन् दिव्यान्शु रावत तर 5औं विकमा आइपुग्दै गर्दासम्म पनि बेन्चबाट सुरुवात गरेका छन् यहाँ त्यसैबीच यो गोल किक कभर सर कान्जिरोवाका लागि
They do not have a lot of time left now. Almost 1.5 minutes remaining.
राइट ह्यान्ड साइडबाट ट्रु बल पनि आएको थियो उनका लागि तर बलमा वेट पनि केही बढिरहन पुग्यो र अप्रिसिएसन अवश्य पनि बटुल्नेछन् हेड कोचबाट त्यहाँ गोल किकका लागि तम तयार ईशान लेफ्ट ह्यान्ड साइडमा टिममेट भेटाउँदै थियो राम्रो कन्ट्रोल सेन्ट्रल एरियामा स्वयंका लागि त्यो बल स्वयं नोलुक पासका लागि जान चाहन्थे गल्ती हुन पुग्यो उनीबाट लङ रेन्ज सर्ट त्यहाँ राइट ह्यान्ड साइडमा आफ्नो टिममेट ओपन स्पेसमा रहेका थिए तर आफै अगाडि बढ्न विकल्प त्यहाँ उनले उपयुक्त ठानेका थिए र गल्ती हुन पुग्यो त्यही नै
After a long time, that try from Kanjirowa, they have been silent in the second half so far. On the other hand, James School roaring now, lightning fast, as Ave would say. Isn't Ave? You would say that, no?
Obviously, Laxman किनभने फ्ल्यासको स्पिडमा बल अगाडि बढाएका थिए तर त्यो ट्याकल डिफेन्स राहतबाट महत्त्वपूर्ण रहन पुग्यो
Also, I was also talking about the goals. They have scored goals in lightning fast pace. 4 goals in the second half.
Obviously, Laxman goalsको कुरा गरौँ ब्याङ्गर्सको कुरा गरौँ नेपाल स्कुल फुटबल लिग will not disappoint you. र त्यसैबीच दिव्यान्शु रावत रिलिजिङ इट काउन्टर अट्याक मुभ रहन सक्छ 5 खेलाडी रनमा तर त्यो फाइनल जुन पास हुने गर्छ जुन त्यो क्लिनिकल टच हुने गर्छ त्यो भने नआइरहँदा चुक्न पुग्दैछ कान्जिरोवा विशेष गरी अट्याकमा लक्ष्मण
That ball from Aman Thing, that was a very bad ball. He had a lot of space to choose and also to use his power. He had to use enough power there.
लक्ष्मण किनभने आफ्नो टिमको 5 खेलाडी रन बनाइरहेको बेला 5v4 को जुन अवस्था हुने गर्छ त्यहाँ पनि तपाईसँग अप्सन्स निकै निकै नै धेरै हुने गर्छ तर त्यसै बीच चुक्न पुगेका थिए त्यहाँ उनी र त्यसै बीच फ्रान्जल हुमागाई कप्तानी भूमिकामा देखिएका छन् एक उत्कृष्ट डिफेन्डरको रूपमा चिनिएका छन् आफ्नो टिमले अवश्य पनि हार बेहोरिरहेको छ तर इन्डिभिजुअल क्यालिबरको जुन कुरा गर्छौँ इन्डिभिजुअल क्वालिटीको जुन कुरा गर्छौँ त्यो भने परिपूर्ण उमेश पिडारी म्याच रेफरी रहेका छन् वान अफ द फिफा रेफरीज रहेका छन् उमेश पिडारी नेपाल सुपर लिगको कुरा गर्नुहोस् नेपाली राष्ट्रिय टोलीको कुरा गर्नुहोस् धेरै खेलहरूमा अफिसिएट गरेका रेफरी हुन् उमेश पिडारी हाई प्रोफाइल रेफरी हाई प्रोफाइल कोचेस र हाई प्रोफाइल टेक्निकल डाइरेक्टरका साथ नेपाल स्कुल फुटबल लिग वेलकम्स यु अल
Yes, as Ave said, that is what has been the case for Nepal School Football League. They have been working really hard for months now. And that free kick in a very good position. It will be Aman, I guess, again.
ग्रेभन श्रेष्ठले जुन फिजिकल टच दिएका थिए त्यहाँ उनलाई त्यसकारण त्यो सेट पिस र राइट फुटेड बल डाइरेक्ट गोल त्यसैबीच कान्जिरोवाको तर्फबाट 4-2 को यो स्कोर लाइन कमब्याकको पहिलो पाइला चाल्दै लिजान पुडासैनी एक पटक हेर्नुहोस् फेरि हेर्नुहोस् देख्न सक्छौं रिप्लेमा राइट फुटेड इफोर्ट त्यहाँ गोलकिपरलाई कुनै पनि मौका दिएनन् पावर भन्दा बढी प्लेसमेन्टमा गएका थिए त्यहाँ लिजन पुडासैनी देख्न सक्छौं लक्ष्मण डिस्टेन्स निकै नै लामो थियो त्यहाँ लगभग सेन्ट्रल अफ द फिल्डबाट त्यो बल प्रहार गरेका थिए त्यहाँ उनले तर उनको जुन the direction of the ball रहेको थियो जुन एक्जिक्युसन रहेको थियो तारिफ योग्य
Amazing, good spin on the ball, good flight, and then right on the top of the corner, absolutely world class. That is a world class finish, free kick I'll have to say.
नेपाल स्कुल फुटबल लिगमा ब्याङ्गर्सको हामीले कुरा गरिरहेका थियौँ र डेलिभर गरिदिएका थिए त्यहाँ लिजनले र त्यसैबीच टारुङ हेडरको प्रयास आएको थियो उनीबाट गोलकिपर इसानका लागि यो सम्झना लायक सुरुवात भने अवश्य पनि होइन किनभने उनी मैदान प्रवेश गरेको लगभग 5 मिनेटको मात्र समय भएको छ र त्यसैबीच जोएल गोल किक लिने क्रममा छन् जोएल केही समय किन्न चाहन्छन् त्यहाँ केही सेकेन्ड्सको मात्र समय बाँकी स्क्रिनमा पहिलो सुरुवात भएको थियो रिहान बाराहीबाट त्यसपछि परविसन श्रेष्ठबाट सुरुवात भएको जेम्स थन्डरबोल्टको अट्याकिङ मुभ अन्त्य गरिदिएका छन् यहाँ लिजन पुडासैनीले फ्री किक मार्फत राइट ह्यान्ड साइडबाट अट्याकिङ मुभ क्रिएट गर्ने क्रममा कान्जिरोवा इन्टेन्सन राम्रो तर एक्जिक्युसनमा कमी राम्रो टर्न फिजिकल ब्याटल बल पनि लुज गर्ने छैन त्यहाँ जेम्स थन्डरबोल्ट तर त्यसको उत्तर अन्त्यमा नेगेटिभ
Now, Kanjirowa battling it out in the middle of the park. That is what was needed from them. In the second half, they had lacked that combination. And with that whistle, the match is done. Even with that free kick, Kanjirowa have fallen short. 4-2 the scoreline for Gems Thunderbolts. They will be moving ahead in the table in that second place. 12 points, equaling with Red Pandas and Ale, who will play later this evening. It will be between Ale, Snowleopards and Chelsea Falcons. The other match, it will be 4:45 kick-off. Do not forget to tune in for that. We will see you from the ground for the post-match and man of the match presentation. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. We will see you for man of the match presentation from the ground. Do not go anywhere.
Welcome on board everyone. Nepal School Football League week number 5, match day number 2, match number 1. James Thunderbolts beats Kanjirowa 4 goals to 2 र हामीसँग हुनुहुन्छ 360 एजुकेसन प्लेयर अफ द म्याच प्रविशन श्रेष्ठ. वेलकम प्रविशन.
यस थ्याङ्क यू.
अघिल्लो खेलमा यो टुर्नामेन्टको पहिलो हार आएको थियो र यहाँ फेरि पनि जित निकाल्न सफल रहनु भएको छ. एक्सप्लेन गरिदिनुहोस् न यो गेमलाई कस्तो रह्यो?
फर्स्टमा कोअर्डिनेसन गर्न अलिक गाह्रो भइरहेको थियो अनि काम पनि धेरै थियो, सबैजना थाकिरहेको थियो अनि पछि फ्लोमा छिरेपछि सबैजनाले राम्रो गर्यो.
सो कान्जिरोवा अन पेपर केही कमजोर टिम देखिएको थियो टुर्नामेन्टमा ओभरअली जेम्स थन्डरबोल्ट भन्दाखेरि. यो गेमभन्दा अगाडि अप्रोच कस्तो थियो कोचको र कतिको सक्सेसफुल भयो जस्तो लाग्छ?
हामी चढेरै खेल्ने, अट्याकमै खेल्ने भनेर थियो अनि त्यही नै एक्जिक्युट गरेँ.
360 प्लेयर अफ द म्याच जित्नु भएको छ. यो स्पेसल मोमेन्टलाई कसलाई डेडिकेट गर्न चाहनुहुन्छ?
मेरो सबै टिममेट्स, फ्रेन्ड्स, प्यारेन्ट्स.
थ्याङ्क यू प्रेभिसन. बेस्ट अफ लक फर यर म्याचेस. थ्याङ्क यू. हामीसँग हुनुहुन्थ्यो प्रेभिसन श्रेष्ठ जेम्स थन्डरबोल्टबाट डिफेन्डर र अब भने कान्जिरोवाका एकजनासँग हामी पुनः एकपटक वार्तालाप गर्नेछौँ. We have नैतिक सापकोटा फ्रम कान्जिरोवा. वेलकम नैतिक.
थ्याङ्क यू.
यो गेमको बारेमा भनिदिनुहोस् न. 4-2 स्कोर लाइन 2 गोलले मात्र पछि पर्नुभयो. कहाँ चुक्यौँ जस्तो लाग्छ?
अब अगाडिदेखि हामी सिक्दै आइरहेछौँ, धेरै कुरा सिकिसक्यौँ, अब अरू कुरा नि सिक्नु छ. गेम इम्प्रुभ हुँदै गएको छ हाम्रो. ओभरअल राम्रै भएको थियो, अब पछि आफै त्यस्तै भयो.
सो म्याच विक 5 आइपुग्दै गर्दासम्म 5वटा खेल खेलिसक्नु भएको छ. थन्डरबोल्ट डेभलपमेन्ट सेन्टरको यो लिगको एक्सपिरियन्स चाहिँ ओभरअल यो 5औँ गेममा आइपुग्दै गर्दासम्म चाहिँ के कस्तो रह्यो?
धेरै राम्रो रह्यो. हामी गेम अब सिक्दै आइरहेछौँ, त्यो सिक्दै आउने क्रममा हामीले केही न केही सिकिरहेछौँ. अब अर्को गेमको लागि त्यही युटिलाइज गरेर हामीले राम्रो खेल्नेछौँ.
थ्याङ्क यू नैतिक. बेस्ट अफ लक फर म्याचेस. थ्याङ्क यू. हामीसँग हुनुहुन्थ्यो नैतिक सापकोटा एफसी कान्जिरोवाबाट. पुनः एकपटक अर्को खेलमा जोडिनेछौँ 4:45 त्यतिन्जेल हेर्दै गर्नुहोस् नेपाल स्कुल फुटबल लिग 2025. थ्याङ्क यू.
IGI Prudential Insurance Limited. सुरक्षाको पूर्वाधार, भविष्यको आधार.
रमाई रमाई जिन्दगीको यो मेहनतको कमाई.
राख्नु छ यसलाई सम्हालेर पुस्तौं पुस्ता सधैँ.
सुरक्षित र विश्वासिलो सुरुवात दिन्छ यसले हात. आज भोलि अनि सधैँ सधैँ साथ.
Look, wait. I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough, toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up? Another number in the round up. Put the town up, I built this thing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go, got the east side flow. I'm a
इन्स्योरेन्स लिमिटेड सुरक्षाको पूर्वाधार भविष्यको आधार
रमाई रमाई जिन्दगीको यो मेहनतको कमाई
राख्नु छ यसलाई सम्हालेर पुस्तौं पुस्ता सधैँ
सुरक्षित र विश्वासिलो सुरुवात दिन्छ यसले हात आज भोलि अनि सधैँ सधैँ साथ
timid, look, wait. I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough, toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up, another number in the round up. Put the town up, I built this thing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go, got the east side flow. I'm a
6 queens, 1 team. जितना आए lollipop queens, come on. Lollipop queens, 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 lollipop queens. We do it for the culture, we do it as a team, we do it for the dream, we take over.
IGI Prudential Insurance Limited, सुरक्षाको पूर्वाधार, भविष्यको आधार।
रमाई रमाई जिन्दगीको यो मेहनतको कमाई,
राख्नु छ यसलाई सम्हालेर पुस्तौं पुस्ता सधैँ।
सुरक्षित र विश्वासिलो सुरुवात दिन्छ यसले हात, आज भोलि अनि सधैँ सधैँ साथ।
Look, wait. I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it, all about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough, toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up? Another number in the round up. Put the town up, I built this thing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go, got the east side flow. I'm a
IGI Prudential Insurance Limited. सुरक्षाको पूर्वाधार, भविष्यको आधार.
रमाई रमाई जिन्दगीको यो मेहनतको कमाई.
राख्नु छ यसलाई सम्हालेर पुस्तौं पुस्ता सधैँ.
सुरक्षित र विश्वासिलो सुरुवात दिन्छ यसले हात. आज भोलि अनि सधैँ सधैँ साथ.
Look, wait. I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it, all about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough, toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up? Another number in the round up. Put the town up, I built this thing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go, got the east side flow. I'm a
इंश्योरेंस लिमिटेड सुरक्षाको पूर्वाधार भविष्यको आधार
रमाई रमाई जिन्दगीको यो मेहनतको कमाई
राख्नु छ यसलाई सम्हालेर पुस्तौं पुस्ता सधैँ
सुरक्षित र विश्वासिलो सुरुवात दिन्छ यसले हात आज भोलि अनि सधैँ सधैँ साथ
Look, wait. I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough, toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up? Another number in the round up. Put the town up, I built this thing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go, got the east side flow. I'm a
6 queens, 1 team, जितना आए lollipop queens, come on, lollipop queens, 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 lollipop queens. We do it for the culture, we do it as a team, we do it for the dream, we take over.
IGI Prudential Insurance Limited, सुरक्षाको पूर्वाधार, भविष्यको आधार।
रमाई रमाई जिन्दगीको यो मेहनतको कमाई,
राख्नु छ यसलाई सम्हालेर पुस्तौं पुस्ता सधैँ।
सुरक्षित र विश्वासिलो सुरुवात दिन्छ यसले हात, आज भोलि अनि सधैँ सधैँ साथ।
timid. Look, wait. I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it. All about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough. Toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up? Another number in the round up. Put the town up. I built this thing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go. Got the east side flow. I'm a
तयार भएका छौँ लिटल एन्जल्स स्कुल विरुद्ध चेल्सी फ्याल्कन्स। लिटल एन्जल्स टेबलको शीर्ष स्थानमा रहेको छ, शीर्ष 4 को सम्भावना भने सुनिश्चित गरिसकेको छ, तर शीर्ष 2 अझै पनि अनिश्चित जस्तै रहेको छ, किनभने जेम्स थन्डरबोल्ट र आरबिसी रेड पान्डाज दुई तगारो बन्न सक्छन् यी दुई टोली। अनुप खत्री देख्न सक्छौँ, मुस्कान उनको बेग्लै रहेको छ र खेल पनि उनको बाँकी खेलाडीहरूभन्दा बेग्लै। म्याच रेफ्री विजय तामाङ रहनेछन् भने असिस्टेन्ट रेफ्रीमा युवराज तामाङ र उज्जवल लिम्बू र फोर्थ अफिसियलमा रहनेछन् फिफा रेफ्री उमेश बिडारी। दुवै टिमका कप्तान टसका लागि तयार। मैदानको दायाँ भागमा अहिलेको लागि प्राथ जर्सीमा देख्न सक्छौँ लिटल एन्जल्सका कप्तान अनुप खत्री भने मैदानको बायाँ भागमा व्हाइट सर्ट एन्ड ब्ल्याक सर्ट्सका साथ चेल्सी फ्याल्कन्सका कप्तान। टस जित्दै चेल्सी फ्याल्कन्स सम्भवतः मैदानको दायाँ भाग लिने बायाँ भाग लिनेछन् यहाँ। आदित्य रहेका थिए भने अनुपको आज कलाकारिता देख्न पाउने अपेक्षा स्टार्टिङ 11 राजेन्द्र कार्कीले 4-4-2 फर्मेसन उतारेका छन् अनुप कति रहनेछन् सेन्टर फरवर्डको रूपमा भने प्रसिद्ध घतानी र अस्कार लामाको कम्बिनेसन रहनेछ उनीसँग निश्चल नेपाली देवराज कटुवाल र भेगुल पोखरेल मिडफिल्डमा सुदृढता देखाउनेछन् भने मुस्कान राई शिवन मगर मनिष राजवंशी र दिवस कर्ती मगरको कम्बिनेसन रहनेछ डिफेन्समा सौगात मगर गोलकिपर यथावत स्थितिमा एलेका लागि 4-3-3 फर्मेसन रोशन राईले पनि उतारेका छन् यहाँ चेल्सीका लागि यशराज शाह गोलकिपिङ पोजिसनमा रहनेछन् भने सुलभ कार्की र विमर्श बहादुर ठकुरीको कलाकारिता मिडफिल्डमा देख्न पाउनेछौँ भने लविसन तामाङ प्रेसन राई र आदित्य शाहको जिम्मा आज गोल गर्ने रहनेछ भने दशरथ थापा बबी गुरुङ युनिक जोशी र शुभम शाह रहनेछन् डिफेन्समा चेल्सी फ्याल्कन्सका लागि मैदानको दायाँ भागमा लिटल एन्जल स्कुल रातो जर्सीमा देखिएको छ भने मैदानको बायाँ भागमा चेल्सी फ्याल्कन्स
as we wait for the match to begin. It is LA taking on Chelsea Falcons on the comeback. Sam Lakshman Guri with away Basnet away. Anticipated match, table toppers, LA firm favourites here. But this tournament, this ground is a magic ground. We've seen some miraculous goals, miraculous comebacks as well. Anything can happen here. If Chelsea Falcons will be able to upset the strong side of LA, they will have something to cherish as well.
Obviously, Lakshman, यदि यहाँ लिटल एन्जल्सले हार बेहोर्छ भने यो टुर्नामेन्टको पहिलो हार हुनेछ आफ्नो पछिल्लो खेलमा एक अर्को फेभरेट शीर्ष 2 स्थानमा रहेका जेम्स थन्डरबोल्टलाई 2-1 गोल अन्तरले हराउँदै आफ्नो जितको यात्रा कायम राखेको थियो लिटल एन्जल स्कुलले अनुप खत्रीको कुरा गर्ने भने एन्ड418 युथ लिगको पनि अनुभव उनीसँग रहेको छ एक प्रोलिफिक स्ट्राइकर मान्न सक्छ अनुप खत्रीलाई म्याच रेफरी विजय तामाङ संकेतको प्रतीक्षा गर्दैछन् गौरव फुयालबाट
Match commissioner Gaurav Fuyal, he has been working really hard as well, just waiting for his confirmation now, and then we're all set to go. Anup Khatri, 14 goals for this lad. He will be eyeing to take that tally to more goals now. On top of the table with all wins. On the other hand, Chelsea Falcons losing their previous match with 3 points. They are on the 6th position in the table.
Nepal School Football League match week number 5, match day number 2, match number 2. यहाँहरुलाई पुनः एकपटक स्वागत गर्न चाहन्छौ कमेन्ट्री बक्सबाट म अवय बस्नेट र मसँग हुनुहुन्छ मेरा दिग्गज कमेन्टेटर लक्ष्मण गिरी स्वागत छ लक्ष्मण यहाँलाई आजको यस खेलको बारेमा तपाईको राय के छ
Well, I think it will be a very interesting match. Both the teams, well, especially Chelsea Falcons are under pressure. I don't think LA will be under pressure. They're already on top of the table, but they will look to keep their winning streak alive, and that will be the reason they'll be looking to score more goals. Also for Anup as well, he'll be looking to keep on his form. He's been in tremendous form this season of Nepal School Football League. He'll try to keep that form alive, so I believe he'll be eyeing for more goals.
Obviously, Lakshman, I completely agree with you. तर खेलको सुरुवाती समयमा लिटल एन्जल स्कुल त्यति चढेरै भने खेलिरहेको छैन देख्न सक्छौँ हेड कोचको चिन्ताजनक मुहार थाहा छ लिटल एन्जल स्कुल एक सबैभन्दा बलियो प्रतिद्वन्दी रहेको छ यस टुर्नामेन्टमा सम्पूर्ण टिमका लागि चेल्सीका लागि मात्र नभइकन त्यसैबीच ट्विस्टिङ एन्ड टर्निङ क्लियर आउट गर्न चाहेका थिए त्यहाँ उनले दे विल गो yet again from the back तर सेन्टर ब्याकबाट त्यो डाइरेक्ट बल लेफ्ट ह्यान्ड साइडमा आफ्नो विङ्गरको लागि लेफ्ट फुटेड बल टार्गेट भने भेट्ने छैनन् उनी यो सच्चा गोलकिपरलाई कुनै पनि समस्या पनि रहेन त्यहाँ सहज वातावरण रहेर पुगेको पक्ष डिफेन्सका लागि यशराज शाह टिममेटको खोजी त्यहाँ उनको लेफ्ट साइडमा लफ्ट पास यशराजबाट टर्न गरेर अपोजिसनलाई हिट गरेका थिए त्यहाँ उनले देवराज कटुवाल थियो सम्भवतः लिटल एन्जल्सको बेन्च यस टुर्नामेन्टमा सोचे अनुरूप सुरुवात र सोचे अनुरूप क्याम्पेन गरिरहेको छ अनुप खत्रीको कलाकारिता अनुप खत्रीको प्रयास त्यहाँ
Oh, that was beautiful. The way he dragged that ball behind and turned it. 4 plays
देवराज कटुवाल लेफ्ट ह्यान्ड साइडमा टिममेटका लागि रिलिज गरिदिएका थिए भने उनले डाइरेक्ट बल जाने क्रममा निकै हाई पॉइंट्स गर्न पुगे अन्त्यमा गोल किक
Devraj Kotwal, man of the match in the last match against James Thunderbolts. That just shows the quality of that lad. Absolutely insane. When you talk about his quality, it reminds me of Luka Modric. Devraj winning that ball but conceding the foul. Then we have the captain Anup Khatri, the talisman. Today he will be eyeing to score more goals. Anup. You can see a band around his arm. His hand rather. I don't know. I believe that's just the style, I guess. Stylish player. Not just in the outer look, but in the quality as well. What do you think, Abe? Who is the favorite for you this season?
In this tournament, all the teams were equally strong on paper initially, but after the tournament started, after we have completed 4th week and we are coming on the 5th week in here, two of the strong teams, Little Angels and James Thunderbolts, are one of the favorites to win the title, but this is football and this is football with round robin format, so that's why you can never quickly judge any team with the form they are having right now, because they will obviously have a chance to come back at any point of the season. And this left-footed cross, Chelsea. The questions will be asked to the goalkeeper Yashraj Saha.
Yes, Raj has been very tremendous for Chelsea as well. Saved Chelsea in multiple occasions. But this is all LA here in this match. One more time, opportunity but defended in the end.
उपहार दिएका थिए त्यहाँ यशराज शाहले विपक्षी खेलाडीलाई, तर त्यो उपहार भने स्वीकार गर्न सकेनन्। त्यहाँ अनुप खत्री ट्विस्टिङ एन्ड टर्निङ कठिन गरेका थिए, त्यहाँ प्रयास पनि गरेका थिए अनुप खत्रीले, राइट फुटेड ड्रिबल र राइट फुटेड प्रयास पनि। 14 गोल गरिसकेका अनुप खत्री 15 गोलबाट धेरै टाढा छैनन् त्यहाँ।
As I said, the confidence of that lad has been absolutely insane. The way he carries the ball, the way he keeps the position, it is doesn't remind you of Benzema, but with more goal scoring.
Obviously,
I don't want to critique Benzema though. 300 something goals for Real Madrid is insane.
376 goals to be specific for Real Madrid for that French player there, but Anup Khatri kind of shows us the same quality as Benzema, but rather I would go for a Messi-like player, because the way he dribbles, the way he lurks around the box, that's really, awesome to see or even to anticipate as a commentator or as a fan as well.
Correct, as you said, Ave. Absolutely on point. It is not just about Anup, it is about all the players in this team. Although Anup does take a lot of spotlight because of the quality he has, all the players are equally important and equally good. Some concern here, but in this initial phase of the play, it has all been LA Snowleopards. They are charging Snowleopards.
Obviously, Lakshman, Chelsea Falcons ले आफ्नो पकेटा कहाँसम्म फैलाउन सक्नेछ यस टुर्नामेन्टमा, र यस खेलमा विशेष गरी त्यो भने अबको 55 मिनेटमा यहाँहरू समक्ष नै रहनेछ, र त्यसै बीच कन्ट्रोलमा केही कमी, तर कुनै एकपटक ब्याकलाइनबाट बिल्डअप गर्ने क्रममा लिटल एन्जल्स स्कुल।
The best thing we saw in the last match, I think, James, was the combination play. They understood their ball positioning. I mean, their positioning. They had a very good positional sense of the ball, on the ball. They had good understanding of how to counter the tactics of the opponent. Meanwhile, chance here though, and that is a goal! Against the run of the play, Chelsea Falcons have scored a goal.
अप्रत्याशित रूपमा चेल्सी फाल्कन्स यहाँ अग्रतामा लिटल एन्जल्स स्कुल विरुद्ध देख्न सक्छौँ रिप्लेमा राइट ह्यान्ड साइडबाट त्यो अट्याकिङ मुभको सुरुवात भएको थियो, र अन्त्यमा चेल्सी फाल्कन्सबाट त्यो अग्रता।
That was Aditya Shah with that cheeky finish, that cross, that touch, giving no sense at all. Keeper anticipated that he was going to the far side. That was amazing from Aditya Shah. In the previous match today, we saw Kanjirowa leading And here Chelsea Falcons, the underdogs, have lead of it.
Obviously त्यहाँ त्यो गोलको कुरा फेरि पनि गर्न चाहन्छु गोलकिपरले गोल पोस्ट र आफ्नो खुट्टाको बीच एकदमै न्यून एंगल छाडेका थिए तर आदित्य शाहको त्यो ब्रिलियन्सको तारिफ गर्न पर्ने हुन्छ लक्ष्मण किनभने त्यो जुन एंगलबाट उनले बल प्रहार गरे गोल पोस्टमा लागेर जाली चुमाउन सफल भएका थिए त्यहाँ क्वालिटी र क्यालिबर दर्शाए त्यो गोल प्रहार गर्ने क्रममा आदित्य शाहले आदित्य यु ब्युटी 7औं मिनेटमा यो अग्रता पछिल्लो खेलमा पनि 7औं मिनेटमा नै कान्जिरोवाले अग्रता लिएको थियो विपक्षी टिमबाट ओन गोल आए तापनि अग्रता 7औं मिनेटमा नै रहेको थियो तर अपेक्षा गरौँ चेल्सीका लागि अन्त्य भने त्यस किसिमको दुःखद जन्य नहोला पहिलो हार बिहोर्ने पहिला चाल्दैछ अहिले तर अनुप खत्री देवराज कटुवाल र प्रसिद्ध घतानी जस्तो खेलाडीहरूका साथ यदि हुन्छ भने हार चाँडै बिहोर्न पनि नपर्ला
This is the first time ever that LA have gone behind.
In my opinion, that's true, Lakshman. The Land School tournament ma trail back भने भएको थिएन देवराज विकल्प खोज्दैछन् त्यहाँ देवराज आफै जान चाहेका थिए पछाडि उनका टिममेट रहेका थिए उनले बल डिमान्ड गरिरहेका थिए तर देवराज भने अफेन्सिभ मुभका लागि नै तत्पर देखिन्थ्यो त्यहाँ प्रसिद्ध घतानी
You have to be careful now. You cannot take your emotion take over. LA, they are young kids, they're young lads. Sometimes when you're behind unexpectedly, you try to do a lot of things on your own. In football, it is more about combination. Play your game. Do not take your emotions. Take control of you. You have to control your emotions.
त्यो गोल पछि देख्न सक्छौं चेल्सी फाल्कन्स अन द बल त्यति निपुण देखिरहेको छैन अफ द बल नै ध्यान दिइरहेको छ भनौं क्लियरेन्सका लागि अगाडि बढिरहेको छ अनुप खत्री अस्कार लामा पुनः एकपटक अस्कार लामा यस रात चाहेको थियो कलेक्सन
They seem desperate now, LA. Desperation is not the answer. You have a lot of time left. Calm and composure. Play your game.
पुनः एकपटक त्यो जुन ग्याप फुलब्याकले छाडेका थिए त्यो ग्यापलाई एक्जिक्युट गर्ने तर्खरमा रहेको थियो चेल्सी फाल्कन्स तर यसपटक भने सेन्टर डिफेन्डरबाट उत्कृष्ट डिफेन्डिङको नमुना
Chelsea Falcons would be excited now. They will be looking to defend this lead. Meanwhile here, due to concern for LA. There we have our delegates from Hams Hospital. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Nepal School Football League from Nepal School Football League's website. Thank you for tuning in. This tournament is brought to you by Thunderbolts Development Center. Our sponsors, Hams Hospital, our medical partners, our food partner, Dalle, our hospitality partner, Hard Rock Cafe, education and man of the match partner, 360 Education, official Matchville partner, Adidas, and insurance partner, RGI Prudential Insurance Limited, and all the partners, Carpenter Gurkhas. Thank you for tuning in. We are on Match Day. Anoop! And there we go, just like that, another goal. Was there ever any doubt? I don't think so. That celebration. Snowleopards have charged back. That is beautiful. Scoreline is 1-1. Just like that. The quality of this man away is absolutely top notch. One of the top players, probably the best player. I mean, he's simply the best player in this tournament so far.
Obviously, without any doubt there, Anup Khatri त्यति चाँडै चेल्सीले जवाफ खोजेको थियो त्यति चाँडै नै जवाफ फर्काउन सफल रहे थे Anup Khatri.
And by the way, I just saw his hand. That is what Benzema used to do to his hands as well, behind it. I think I was more correct. Maybe he's the Benzema fan.
That could be a reason there, but Benzema had a superstition after his injury in 2013 there.
Right.
After he used to tie up his hand, he really thought that his gameplay would have been improved after that, and you can see him in the results as well. But on the other hand, Anup Khatri is a Messi fan.
Is that correct?
Is that correct?
Right.
I'm never wrong, Laxman. But the gameplay is obviously kind of Benzema, but Anup Khatri is a Messi fan out there, and there's a clearance.
Fan are you?
I'm a football fan, Luxman, rather than a player. That's a really nice answer from me. I appreciate it myself there. And there you go. Little Ansley School on the attack yet again. Anup.
They'll have to release that ball. They'll have to be quick. I understand that you know you have quality, but then you'll have to be playing your teams as well.
Obviously, Luxman, you have to combine with your teammates for a better chances for your team, and for your team to lead the game. You gotta combine, you gotta pass the ball, you gotta find a teammate, making that in behind run near the defense. And there you go, Oscar Lama stealing it right away. Yet again. Kuno ekpata attack ma jane क्रममा Little Angels School. Center back बाट build up मा जाँदै Little Angels. Left hand side बाट teammate को खोजी.
Look at this game sense. It is absolutely top from Little Angels School. They understand when to give the ball back, when to pass forward, when to drag the player in, when to run over.
Free flowing football जुन भन्ने गर्छौं, फ्लो स्टेट मा खेलिरहेका छन् त्यहाँ लिटल एन्जल्स का खेलाडी. या ट्रेनिङ ग्राउन्ड मास्टर क्लास पनि भन्न सक्छौं, किनभने यस किसिमको टिम कम्बिनेसनका लागि मैदान आउनु भन्दा अगाडि नै रणनीति बनाइसकेका हुन्छन् हेड कोचहरूले र त्यस रणनीतिमा पूर्ण रूपमा सफलता हात पार्दै यहाँ लिटल एन्जल्स
The way they are making combinations, their positioning, they understand how to take their opponent out of the play. That is what we want to see more from other teams as well. The diamond formation, the triangle formation on the flank. That is the focus of LA. That has been the focus of LA, and it has been very fruitful for them.
Obviously, Luxman, because dragging your player, dragging the opposition player out of the area and creating the space for your teammate to pass the ball in that area. That's something you gotta do as a player off the ball, you know, because a lot of players in football are really active off the ball rather than on the ball, because football is played by the mind, but the feet are just tools to use by playing it. And that's a really nice steal from them.
Very well said, away. Feet are just the tools, it is played with the mind. The combination between your feet and mind, it is crucial. The danger man there.
Was scanning the player behind him, but couldn't beat him easily. Yet again, curling effort inside the box there. No any red jerseys for the collection. And there you go. 3 versus 1 situation. No any response from match referee Vijay Tamang. Will be the position for Little Angels. Subhas Magar, the goalkeeper.
Subhas hasn't been trusted much.
So in there for Little Angels, Devraj Katwal.
Snowleopards have been the second best defensive team as well. Ahead of them are obviously Thunderbolts, the 2 top teams. Another team that are lurking. Chance there.
Oscar Lama को the press. Far push में हिम गर्न चाहेका थिए त्यहाँ Oscar Lama. The ball was coming towards him. The ball was coming for him there, but the direction was not there. And there you go. Nice bit of combination there from them. Anup yet again. Anup with his footwork. Crossbar saves today for Chelsea Falcons. Will be a goal kick.
Isn't he amazing? That footwork. Magical. Look at that. 3 players and that shot. This lad is magical. Anup is magic, I'll have to say of it.
Yes, I completely agree with you, Luxman.
He's mesmerizing. That is the word I also wanted to add. What do you think?
I have no any words left in my dictionary to describe Anup here, Luxman, because the way he has presented himself in this match. Absolutely amazing. He stunned the opposition defense there. The dribble with his right foot and the finish with his left. So in for Little Angels, trying to find the gap there, Chelsea, but Devraj Katwal has some different intentions there. Oh, on the right hand side, the lofted pass was there. So it was obviously coming from him, but no any response will be there from the opposition player. Right footed ball, yet again controlled, and now that was obviously going it for Anup, but ended up being a throw-in for the home team.
That pass, it wasn't really What he was intending to do was trying to find an hook. The pass was a missed pass, but LA, it is all LA now. Chelsea Falcons, they'll have to respond. Can they do something against the run of the play? They must be looking for counter-attacks now. I believe that should be a strategy as well. If you are up against a team who keep a lot of ball position, you can go for quick counter-attacks.
Oscar Lamaka lagiरहेको थियो प्रयास, but the Yasraj Saha came in between the line, between the two players for an easy goalkeeping duty. On the right hand side, trying to combine with Devraj Katwal. Really poor touch that time for Devraj. And there you see the box of Little Angel School. Obviously some worried faces out there, but if you got some players like Anup and Devraj and Oscar and Prasid Ghatani, they have no any need to worry. Devraj came in himself for a throw-in. Devraj yet again.
The movements of the really good as well. They understand the basics of football. That is what is needed at this stage. Not just at this stage, but in every stage, whether it be at the top stage, let's say European football or World Cup, whether it be any other stage. You understand the basics of football is must. You can see Anup Khatri with the captain armband and then some wrapping around his hand. Really hope that is just a style, not an injury, especially because his form has been insane. Chelsea Falcons, can they respond now? This is a good opportunity. Set pitch here for Chelsea Falcons. Chelsea will be eyeing for the comeback after that rush in the initial match, in the previous match rather. Well, he must have should have gone for the header, Russian, but he went straight. And the ball was always flying away. And by the way, if you're watching this match, between LA and Chelsea Falcons, two of the premier schools in Nepal, for good schools and boosted schools, one of the toppest schools, one of the toppest schools in Nepal. You can definitely consider them depending on the location. Chelsea now from that left hand side away.
There you go, yet again. Will be a goal kick. Little Angel School there. Going for a build up on the central area. On to the right hand side, he was obviously making a run in there. The pass was there for him, no any red jerseys to collect it. Anup. Turning it Anup, finding his teammate on the left hand side. Anup is making an underlapping run there, but is between three players on mark there. Anup Khatri, but no any problem for him. If he gets the ball in there, he will sweetly dribbles it around them. But again, Devraj. यहाँ पनि ड्रिबलिङ गर्ने क्रममा छन् लिटल एन्जल्सका खेलाडी. राइट ह्यान्ड साइडबाट मौका त्यहाँ देवराज कटवालका लागि थियो. सम्भवतः त्यो बल कन्ट्रोल गर्न पनि चुकेका थिए त्यसपटक देवराज कटवाल. सुभाष मगर nicely steal there from Little Angels. Devraj. Left-footed ball there from Devraj. Really nice bit of ball. Appreciable cross there on Khatri. Had a chance to sort there, but delayed that initially and will be a corner for the home team. Little Angels have not lost even a single game in this tournament, or even have drew against any team in this tournament. But Chelsea, we are just 9 minutes prior to the first half in here, and Little Angels School have obviously not expected this kind of fixture. And this kind of situation in the game. Going for a corner. Right-footed corner onto the penalty area. Could be a counter-attacking move from Chelsea. Line for jerseys to pass. For Chelsea, Yashraj Saha. Easy bit of collection from him. Yashraj. It and releasing it for Oscar Lama. Oscar Lama, two of his teammates are there making the run on the left hand side. His teammate was making an overlapping one, but he chose Devrat Kotwal for the ball, and Devrat Kotwal had sort of bullet from a distance, but will not end up anywhere in the target. Will be a goal kick for Chelsea. Nearly 7 minutes remain for both of the teams to get an goal in here and enter the first half with a lead. Chelsea Falcons going for a turn. Again, Chelsea lifting it through for his teammate on the right hand side, driving it forward. Chelsea trying to control, trying to showcase some of his skills in his inventory, but the opposition defender knows it really well, reads it really well, and that's across from him.
Good scoreline for Chelsea against a strong LA side. If it remains 1-1 by the time they go for the break, I believe they will be happy with the scoreline away. But if they don't concede, they will be disappointed with how they played.
The end result is seen in the football everywhere in the world. No matter how you play, no matter how you get the score line, but if you get that 1 point or even 3 points, if possible, that's everything they need. Robinson Tamang with the throw.
Against strong side like LA, if you do win against them, that is something to cherish.
So Gatnagar released it really quick for his teammate Anup Khatri, but ended up in the middle.
That was raised both on asking questions, but that was dangerous. So it will be the free kick for Chelsea Falcons. Around 5 minutes remaining of the normal time now for Chelsea Falcons. If they are to score a goal, if they can, they will be on the blooming.
Wrong goal. पहिलो हाफको लागि केवल 5 मिनेटको मात्र समय बाँकी र Chelsea Falconsलाई यदि खेलमा आफ्नो पकड जमाउने हो भने मात्र एक गोलको आवश्यकता. इन्डिभिजुअल ब्रिलियन्स देखाउने क्रममा थिए, तर टिममेटलाई पास खेल्न नै उपयुक्त रहन पुग्यो अन्त्यमा. अट्याकिङ मुभ सृजना गर्ने क्रममा पुनः एकपटक त्यहाँ पनि लिटल एन्जल सफलता पनि हात पारेको छैन. यो गल्ती महँगो रहन सक्छ. लभिसन तामाङ राइट ह्यान्ड साइडमा टिममेट रहेका छन्, उनको विकल्प रोज्ने छैनन् त्यहाँ लभिसन तामाङ, र त्यसको फाइदा पनि हुनेछ यहाँ लिटल एन्जल्सका लागि.
Really well though so far in this match, and they continue to keep this up. That will be a question. And they are a very strong team. Amazing players, brilliant players. Devras now. Devras have been mostly on that left-hand side, generally on the midfield. We have been given the responsibility to play on that wing.
There you go, Anup Khatri yet again on the ball. Anup Khatri with his right foot. 4 minutes remaining for the first half. Still no any goal for the home side. On Khatri is still there trying, but no any results to be seen there. Yashrat Saha is more than happy with the shot.
That try from Anup, twisting, turning the ball. He just doesn't lose the ball at all. Anup. It feels like the ball is magnet. There's magnet in his feet.
Anup yet again trying to turn there. Anup with his physical battle against two players, releasing it for Oscar Lama. Oscar Lama trying to get in the box. Anup Khatri yet again cutting it for Devraj Kotwal. Devraj Kotwal, 2 players in front of him. That shot from Devraj Kotwal. Yashrat Saha saves today for Chelsea Falcons. Still in the game there, Chelsea.
Yes, Rasa has been a talisman for them as well. From that goal kick, he saved Chelsea Falcons multiple times. One of the very best goalkeepers, I'll have to say.
Obviously, Laxman, we have talked about him earlier in this match as well. In the initial phase of the match, we have talked about the quality of Yashrat Saha and the brilliance of Yashrat Saha that he possesses for his team, and he delivers it yet again.
Can Chelsea Falcons step up to his game? Can they find a goal?
Continuously, wake-up calls have been given from the opposition attacking line there for Chelsea Falcons, and there yet again you go. Oscar Lama going for the pace battle, and that does the job for Chelsea. Less than 2 minutes of regular time remaining, with some additional time will be added on from the fourth official, Ms. Pidari.
In the background, you can see our sponsors: NSFL banner, Hard Rock Cafe, other sponsors: 360 Education, Adidas, Dalle, AMS Hospital, and IGI Prudential Insurance Limited. Once again, thank you for your support. Without this support, we would not be able to see the massive things so far in this tournament. Devraj Kotwal here though. Another shot! But it goes wide.
Unlucky there, Devraj Kotwal. Yashrat Saha is delighted with that shot because that didn't end up in a target. Obviously, he had dived on his left side, but if that ball had been on a target and with a little bit of height, that would have been 2-1 for Little Angels. On to the right hand side, yet again, Little Angels School. Doing it for Anup Khatri. Anup Khatri tried to block that ball in the initial phase, but couldn't succeed to do so. And will be a throw in Devraj.
The volunteers as well as students at school. Thank you all the volunteers for your support as well.
Talking about that volunteer, I had played a little match with that volunteer.
I saw that match yesterday.
Individually, and he's a really nice bit of player with some really nice quality, and could be an important player for Gems Thunderbolts in the upcoming tournament.
Talk about LA. They have used that right hand side a lot because of the players like Devraj and
Anup Khatri, Devraj! Offside will be called there. Anup Khatri was just staying there near the touchline and waiting for the ball. And when the ball came to him, he was not surprised because that was an obvious call from the assistant referee Rastamang. And we can talk about the dribble that Anup have repeated initially, because after that dribble, obviously Devraj Kotwal had a shot out there, and this could be some last attack for Chelsea Falcons. Lovisan Tamang is there, trying to win the aerial battle.
this should be now his last attack.
Oscar Lama.
Oh, insane! That is insane! That was absolutely beautiful. Right at the end of the first half, the goal Pokhrel has struck for LA Snowleopards. 2-1 is the scoreline, and they are on the lead. The dream of Chelsea Falcons to go to the break with the scoreline being balanced.
5 खेलमा 3 गोल भिगुर पोखरेलबाट पहिलो हाफको 30 मिनेटसम्म डिफेन्सको ढोका बन्द रहेको चेल्सी फाल्कन्स त्यो ब्याङ्गर बिगुल पोखरेलबाट यशराज शाहको रियाक्सन हेर्न सक्छौँ कुनै पनि रियाक्सन छैन त्यहाँ यशराज शाहबाट कहाँबाट आयो पत्तो पाएनन् त्यहाँ यशराज शाहले बिगुल पोखरेल ब्याङ्गर त्यहाँ बिगुल पोखरेलबाट र त्यो रह्यो अन्त्य पहिलो पटक 7औं मिनेटमा अग्रता लिएको थियो त्यहाँ भने चेल्सी फाल्कन्सले 11औं मिनेटमा अनुप खत्रीले इक्वलाइजर प्रहार गरेका थिए भने 31औं मिनेटमा बिगुल पोखरेलको त्यो गोलका साथ अग्रतामा लिटल एन्जल्सको स्ट्राफमा पुनः एकपटक यहाँ सदुदिन सौदलाई कमेन्ट्री बक्सबाट हामी बिदा हुन चाहन्छौँ हेर्दै गर्नुहोस् नेपाल स्कुल फुटबल लिग 2025 धन्यवाद
IGI Prudential Insurance Limited. सुरक्षाको पूर्वाधार, भविष्यको आधार.
रमाई रमाई जिन्दगीको यो मेहनतको कमाई.
राख्नु छ यसलाई सम्हालेर पुस्तौं पुस्ता सधैँ.
सुरक्षित र विश्वासिलो सुरुवात दिन्छ यसले हात. आज भोलि अनि सधैँ सधैँ साथ.
About it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough. Toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up? Another number in the round up. Put the town up, I built this thing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go, got the east side flow. I'm a
अन्त्यमा अर्को गोल आएको थियो लिटल एन्जल्सबाट, त्यसकारण 2-1 को अग्रता लिटल एन्जल्सको पक्षमा भएको थियो। त्यहाँ विगुल पोखरेलबाट जुन गोल आएको थियो महत्त्वपूर्ण रहन पुग्यो र अबको 30 मिनेट के चेल्सी फ्याल्कन्सले आफ्नो गुमेको अग्रता फर्काउन सक्ला वा लिटल एन्जल्सले आफ्नो पराजित यात्रालाई कायम राख्नेछ कमेन्ट्री बक्सबाट म अब बस्ने र मसँग हुनुहुन्छ लक्ष्मण गिरी स्वागत छ लक्ष्मण
Thank you, away once again. This is a chance for Chelsea Falcons to upset the top team. This is a chance for them to show their caliber, show their brilliance, show why they are the Falcons, show why they are Chelsea. Can they do that? They did start well with that cheeky goal, but will that continue to be so, or will it continue to be LA all over again? LA is a top team, quality players in every position. You talk about Devraj Kotwal, you talk about Vigul Pokrel, Eman Acharya, Nishal Rai, and the talisman on the front line, Aman Anup Khatri. If you beat this team, you will register yourself as a team who is to be not to be taken as a joke. Can they do so? But LA, with the combinations and everything, look at that. One of the things that separates LA from other teams is their ability to find their players and the players' ability to find spaces. They make runs. Oh, fumble there. That was nervy. Yasraj, we would not expect that from Yasraj. The dugout of LA will be glad with how the team has responded rather. That goal on the final seconds and the dying minute, and this is a chance for Chelsea Falcons. Can they capitalize on this? In a match like this, you need to capitalize on a stage. On a situation like that, like this rather. But that is a bad corner kick. Went straight to the opponent player. Chelsea still with the possession. The danger is still lurking around. The referee has stopped play. There is something happening behind.
There you see physical battle between two players on the left hand side. Chelsea Falcons and the Lancers. Anup Khatri is there, getting onto the party as well. Lovisan Tamang waiting for the throw-in.
I believe there's the problem with the net. That has been solved and the match will resume now. Can Chelsea capitalize on this situation?
That's a flick from him. Little Anzels yet again trying to go for it there. Was trying to turn. Will go from the back. Long ball there. Nice bit of ball for his teammate. And that's a push near the penalty area. No any whistle from the referee. That will be a lucky one for him.
That will certainly be lucky, but then that push is a defensive push, so especially... Oh, that's a mistake! That should be a goal now!
Oscar Lama is there! He beats the goalkeeper initially, had an open post in front of him, but the finish was not there. He lacked the finish out there, Oscar Lama. Wide away there from Oscar.
From the difficult position, difficult angle, they tried to get that ball in between the poles, but it was traveling away. Now LA from that left hand side again.
There's the long ball from LA. Yet again they're trying to control that physical battle, trying to hold on to the ball there. Little Anza School, Prasida Kotani is coming on to the throw-in, asking for the ball. Devraj Kotwal obviously trying again and again in this match, but has not been lucky enough to get a goal in here.
One of the difference in other teams and teams like LA has been the use of body as well. When they are stuck in a position, they use their body really well to retain that ball. Something for other teams to learn as well. Corner kick, and that is beautiful, but in the end headed away by the Chelsea player.
There you see, that could have been a goal! Yet again! How unlucky can you be, Little Anza School? Yashraj Saha initially saved the ball, saved the day for Chelsea. And on to the rebound. He missed it.
Yes,
Not a day to remember for him there. Was really near from the third goal, Little Anza School.
Yes, Russ might have enjoyed himself there. If you just tuned in, welcome to Nepal School Football League, brought to you by Thunderbolts Development Center. We have been supported by our sponsors, Hams Hospital, our official medical partners, Delhi, our official food partner, our official hospitality partner, Hard Rock Cafe, our official education and man of the match partner, 360 Education, our insurance partner, IGI Prudential Insurance Limited.
There you see for the match, Devraj Kotwal on the left hand side. Right footed ball. The touch did the work, but Yashraj Saha, you can see the reaction from him. He was worried that it could have been a own goal for his team. Was ready for the collection, but his defender did the work for him. Corner for LA. Right footed low corner there. No any action at the time, and will yet again be a throw-in. Lovisan Tamang playing some mind games against him there. Throw in after throw in for Little Angels.
It seems like they've pinned Chelsea Falcons to that position. Now, can they get out, Chelsea Falcons? Can they create something?
On to the left hand side. Going for an attack, Chelsea. That is a really nice ball, but the curve was not onto the point, and Saugat Magar collects it really easily.
That was a beautiful pass, but could not find any players. Now, LA.
Long ranger, but Yashraj Saha is there. No need to worry for Chelsea.
By the way, you can also come here in James School and watch this match live physically. For that, you'll have to buy your tickets. You can buy your tickets from the website of Nepal School Football League. More information on the Instagram page as well.
Nice bit of dribbling there. The goalkeeper didn't need to take his hands on it, and the clearance was not on point. The ball could have went anywhere, but ended up after the touchline and will be a goal kick.
Chelsea now going long. And
Yet
the pass.
again, there you go. Referee's whistle safe today. That is obviously an offside call against Chelsea.
They'll have to try and do more of that. Try and run behind the defenders of LA. If you do that, you will be able to be one-on-one against the keeper, and you have a great chance to score more goals. It almost feels like they have been pinned by LA here. They'll have to look for counter-attacking tactical approach here. Now Oscar. Devraj Kotwal again. Cross in. That's a beautiful cross. But it's just high for the arriving player. He just went right above him. One of the things that Celsius would focus is also on the movements, not just their own movement. They should try to drag the opponents out of their position and try and utilize that, try and manipulate the position there. They might also try to manipulate the high line that LA
Nice bit of
sometimes
control
uses.
there. Devraj Kotwal flicking it on the left hand side for Oscar Lama. Oscar Lama, the ball is not out of the touch line initially, but Oscar Lama is disappointed from the referee's decision there. And there you go. The touch is not that on point on the left hand side. Yet again, the dribbling from him. Anup Khatri trying to dribble. Anup Khatri with the magic. Devraj Kotwal. Long when the shot was there from him, Devraj Kotwal.
Anup to Kotwal. Anup to Dev. That could have been a good combination as well. Two of the talisman for this team combining. Well, Dev obviously the man of the match against James last week. Just shows the quality of the player as well. He's leading that midfield line away.
Less than 20 minutes of time remaining for Chelsea Falcons to get and come back in here. The thing little Angels did in the first half, Chelsea have to repeat the same thing in the second half here. And Anup is arguing with the assistant referee for the position of the ball for the set piece.
Be the corner kick here for Chelsea. They will have to capitalize opportunities like this. Can they do so? Can they capitalize? Can the Chelsea Falcons come back? Pressure on the players, responsibility on their shoulder. That won't be the case though. It went straight to the keeper. When you don that badge, when you don that jersey, when you represent your school, it's a different feeling. The sense of responsibility, the sense of passion, the sense of honor. That is what they're fighting for here. Devraj Kotwal, beautiful dribbling. Can he find a goal? Shot! Blocked in the end.
Devraj Kotwal is not having his day in here at Dhapa Gems Thunderbolts Sports Complex. And there you go, counter-attacking move from Chelsea. No any result for him. Will be a throw-in.
Chelsea Falcons, they have shown the fight, but can they sustain against this high-flying LA team? Snowleopards, just like how the Snow Leopard measures its moves, they're measuring their moves. Now the talisman, the attacker, look at that, beautiful. But in the end, it is too much. And the defender finally pushes that out for the throw-in.
On to the right hand side, the tackle will do a job for Little Angels. Corner will be there. Nearly 15 minutes of time remaining for both of the teams.
LA will be looking to score a goal now to secure their win. One more goal and they can certainly secure their win.
Oscar Lama was flying in there in the box, but no any response from him. Will be a throw-in from Chelsea. Chelsea Falcons.
That flight was not enough for him to find that ball. Maybe he should fly like Falcons away.
Obviously, Luxman, Chelsea Falcons have to spread their wings in here if they want to get and come back on the central area. Little Angel School. Devraj Kotwal with a really nice bit of flick for his teammate. The control was not on point in there Anup Khatri is demanding the ball, but it shows his other player in the penalty area. Yet again, Devraj Kotwal giving it out for his teammate, but no any response will be there from him. There you go. There's the shot. They have been sourcing from a really long time in there on the central area. The flick from him on the right hand side. The control. Rashid Ghatani couldn't beat the opposition player. Will be a throw in for Little Angels. Anup Khatri. It was released for Anup Khatri, but Anup couldn't do a lot in that. Devraj for his teammate there on the right hand side. They're spamming the cross in here, but couldn't find an answer in there. Throw in for Little Angels. Could go for a long throw in, but instead he chose his centre back onto the far side. But Chelsea steals it right away from the central area. They're going for a build-up. Anup is blocking the way for the opposition teammates there.
I mean, that's the quality of the player, not just with the ball.
There's the turn. There was the shot from Devraj Kotwal, but yet again he misses it.
He has been trying again and again, but he has not been able to find that end product today. He's certainly looking for that goal. He must have an instruction from his coach as well. You have been playing good, kid, but now I want you to score more goals. Or he might have thought, I have been playing good. I did win a man of the match award as well. Now I should score more goals. These goals that definitely counts. Ali again, Chelsea Falcons. That's dugout for Chelsea Falcons. Would be worry in the face and a lot of hopes that the team will score a goal. Around 12.5 minutes remaining now. But that's a beautiful pass. All it required was a touch to that left hand side and it could have been a good opportunity. But in the end defended really well. Now LA again. LA will be eyeing for that third goal to secure this win.
Nearly 12 minutes of time remaining here. Throw in for Chelsea. Releases it. Oscar Lama finding the gap but not the target. Oscar yet again. Oscar for Devraj. Devraj Kotwal with his bullet. And Yashwat Saha collects nicely. Just a goal will do a job for Chelsea. A single point against a strong team like LA. This could be more than anything for Chelsea, but still nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be seen. And there you go. Yet again, Little Angels trying to move the ball forward, trying to lurk around the box on the right hand side. The attacking chance is still there for Little Angels. Cross inside the box. Defensive clearance. On the central area, Devraj Kotwal. Devraj Kotwal with his footwork. Devraj Kotwal with his left foot. He is continuously attempting the long rangers, but not being able to find a target or find the goal in the way Bigul Pokhrel did in the first half there. Devraj Kotwal is obviously trying to replicate the same thing. There you see some kind of physical problem for the player from Chelsea. Could have been a hamstring or a calf. Going for the set piece, Chelsea Falcons on the central area. The ball was from Little Angels. Anup with a physical battle. Anup with his left foot. Off target by Miles. This time Anup Khatri. Goal kick for Chelsea. Devras Kotwal on the left hand side, finding his teammate there. Anup Khatri stealing it really nicely. Anup Khatri with his skill set. But did a little bit of heavy touch in there and will be a throw in for the opposition team. Trying to start it yet again from the back line. There's the lofted pass. The danger is still there. Throw in for Chelsea. That's an error.
Chelsea will be eyeing for one more goal. Even the 1 point against the strong side would be enough for them. But LA will be trying to keep their win streak alive. Look at the way the players from LA have positioned themselves. They're splitting the play. They are in right positions to make combinations as well. Now Anup twisting and turning. Look at that. The understanding of him, the reaction time that this lad has is insane. By the time opponents anticipate where he's going, he just changes the direction as well. Devras Kotwal, another brilliant player for LA. He has been trying to find a goal. Hasn't been able to do so though, but he has been all over the pitch in that defense, also in the attack and in the midfield, supporting his team. That is why he was the man of the match in the last match as well. He's one of the players that has impressed me a lot in this tournament. Another cross from him.
Yashrat Saha saving the day for Chelsea Falcons yet again. You give the shot for him. You test Yashrat Saha. He will pass all the test in the bit scorer was there from Little Angels School, but Yashrat Saha is made of wall in there. Kusal
commission.
Bishta coming in there for Prasiddha Ghatani.
Well, I was saying match commissioner himself doing the responsibility of the assistant there. Is he the...
He's the match commissioner, obviously Laxman, and we get on to the game in here. Yashwat Saha trying to get in for the goal kick.
Less than 4 minutes remain in this match. Can Chelsea come back? Can they rise? Can these players rise for that match? Or will it be Ale one more time?
From the left hand side, Chelsea, really nice bit of combination. They play there from Chelsea. Falcons have become Snowleopard, and Snowleopard have become Falcons in here.
That was a good bit of play. Can they repeat that combination? If they can do so, all they need is one goal. All their...
Nearly 3 minutes of time remaining here for Chelsea Falcons. Trap pushing it really hard, and on the left hand side, Saugat Magar will not be there for the touch and will end up in a corner.
Look out now, looking at time. Slim lead here. One goal is a slim lead. Another corner kick. This is the moment. Can they capitalize? Can they rise up to the occasion? Chelsea Falcons
If you
now.
can score for your team from this position and in this time, you will be the hero of the school when you go to the school tomorrow. The touch from the goalkeeper, Saugat Magar, does it all, and you see the reaction on the bench from the coach and from the players as well. The frustration is clearly seen for the Chelsea players, and frustration is there for LA side as well, Laxman.
Another chance for Chelsea now. Can they capitalize? Chelsea, danger still lurking. Now though, LA on the counter attack. It is Anup Khatri. Good push. He will be looking for the cut in now.
Anup Khatri with his pace, Anup Khatri with his footwork, Anup Khatri wins and corner for his team.
He understands what that chance meant for Chelsea.
Devras Katwal with the throw in. Chelsea taking no any risks in this point of time. Pressing high there, Chelsea.
Ali again now. Devras Kotwal. Another beautiful pass from him. Intercepted by the flying defender there. And taking no chance. We talk about player like Devras Kotwal. It reminds me of Tony Cruz as well. I mean, we're giving them a lot of names, but the way Tony used to come back and support his team and play from the back, build from the back for Real Madrid, and the way he used to be present for the attack does remind, you know.
I completely agree with you, Laxman, because the body and the gameplay, that combination is kind of Tony Cruz, but in here they need a goal rather than a comparison.
That is what they're eyeing for with that cross, but blocked in the end.
From the right hand side, he releases it.
This is opportunity, but pushed. Aditya, had he been a bit faster there, that was a golden opportunity.
Will be a throw in for Chelsea. Few seconds remaining in the regular time. Obviously, additional time will be added on here. In my opinion, 2 minutes will be there. And there we see Saugat Magar trying to buy some time for his team. By hook or by crook, they just want to keep on the lead here, the LA side, and in the other hand, Chelsea will obviously be trying again and again for an equalizer.
But the end product they're lacking. As I was saying, it was a beautiful footwork. If he had been able to carry with that footwork the end product, it would have been good for Chelsea Falcons. But it is Ali again.
He tussled it at the very end moment and went on winning the ball out there, and match referee Bijay Thamang leaves no any chance. giving yellow card to him. Preston will be there for the set piece.
It is Manish Rajbanshi who has been yellow carded there.
Right-footed set piece will be taken. A lot of time is consumed, but the fourth official has an eye on it, and there you go. The turn is there. Open post is there for Chelsea Falcons. Save the day, Little Angels defenders.
There's still a chance. There's still hope for Chelsea Falcons.
Here
One
we see
last.
the toss from Saugat Magar did the job for Little Angels, and yet again on the rebound they did not have the success they were wanting. Throw in for Little Angels.
And that is it for this match of it.
That's the end. Match referee Vijay Thamang with an whistle. And Chelsea Falcons were very near for an equalizer, but ended up with a loss in here. Anup Khatria and Vigul Pokhrel. School in the first half does the job for Little Angels. A really struggling win for Little Angels. And this is the end of match week number 5 and match day number 2 as well. We'll be back with you yet again in the another week with new action of Nepal School Football League 2025. I am Abhay Bosnet and I was with Laxman Giri from the commentary box. We will be parting ways with you. Thank you very much. Keep watching NSFL 2025. Welcome on board everyone. Nepal School Football League 2025 match week number 5 and match number 4 in here and Little Angeles School विरुद्ध चेल्सी Falcons बीच भएको स्केलमा Little Angeles School ले जित हात पार्न सफल रहेको छ 2 गोल विरुद्ध 1 का साथ जित हात पार्न सफल रहेको थियो भने विगुल पोखरेल हामीसँग हुनुहुन्छ स्वागत छ विगुल
धन्यवाद
त्यो दोस्रो गोल ब्याङ्गर नै आएको थियो आउट अफ द बक्सबाट त्यो गोलको बारेमा के एक्सप्लेन गरिदिनुस् न
गोलको बारेमा इमर्जेन्सी खाले नै थियो अलि टिमलाई चाहिएकै नै थियो त्यसैले अब हल्का
सो पहिलो हाफमा त एउटा गोलले पछि पर्दा पर्दै पनि कमब्याक हुन सफल रह्यो दोस्रो हाफमा भने बारम्बार आफूले प्रयास गर्दा गर्दै पनि सफल भने भइएन चेल्सीले कतिको दुःख दियो र आफ्नो ट्याक्टिक्स कतिको सफल भयो जस्तो लाग्छ
सोचेको जस्तो चाहिँ भएन अलि गाह्रै भएको थियो आजको म्याचमा चाहिँ
सो 360 प्लेयर अफ द म्याच जित्नु भएको छ एन्ड थन्डरबोल्ट डेभलपमेन्ट सेन्टरले अर्गनाइज गरेको यो नेपाली स्कुल फुटबल लिगको ओभरअल एक्सपिरियन्स चाहिँ कस्तो रहेको छ 5 गेम आइपुग्दै कतासम्म
राम्रै भइरहेछ सबै गेम जित्दै आइरहेछन् त्यति हो
थ्याङ्क यू बिगुल बेस्ट अफ लक फर अपकमिङ म्याचेस थ्याङ्क यू सो अब पनि हामीसँग आउँदै हुनुहुन्छ यशराज शाह चेल्सी फ्याल्कन्सका गोलकिपर वेलकम यशराज शाह
थ्याङ्क यू सर
आफ्नो टिमले 2-1 गोलले पछि पर्दै गर्दाखेरि पछाडिबाट सम्पूर्ण गेम देख्न पाउनु भएको त्यो कहाँ चुके जस्तो लाग्छ
हाम्रो मिडमा चाहिँ अलिक कमजोरी हो हाम्रो मिडबाटै गोल खाएको थियौँ तर यसो अब हाम्रो टिमवर्क पनि भएन त्यस्तो साह्रो टिमवर्क भएको भए हामी पनि जित्थ्यौँ हामी पनि लिड गर्थ्यौँ हामीले फर्स्टमा लिड गरेकै छौँ अनि खै मेरो पनि गल्ती हो जस्तो लागिरहेको थियो तर अब के गरौँ हुन्छ समटाइम
थ्याङ्क यू बिगुल एन्ड देन यो टुर्नामेन्टको कुरा गर्ने भने थन्डरबोल्ट डेभलपमेन्ट सेन्टरले अर्गनाइज गरेको नेपाली स्कुल फुटबल लिगको एक्सपिरियन्स चाहिँ कस्तो भयो छ आफ्नो इन्डिभिजुअल गेम कतिको इम्प्रुभ भएको छ र टिमको अवस्था कस्तो छ
मेरो इन्डिभिजुअल गेमको कुरा गर्ने भने त म पहिलाभन्दा राम्रो भएको छ ठुलो पोस्टमा खेलेर मेरो टिमको पनि टिमवर्क आज अरू म्याच त नदेखाएको थियो तर आज चाहिँ अब अपोनेन्ट राम्रो भएपछि राम्रो देखाएको छ
थ्याङ्क यू यशराज यु आर ब्रिलियन्ट इन द गोल किपिङ पोस्ट थ्याङ्क यू यशराज बेस्ट अफ लक फर अपकमिङ म्याचेस हामीसँग हुनुहुन्थ्यो चेल्सी फ्याल्कन्सका गोलकिपर यशराज शाह र म अब बस्नु त्यहाँबाट बिदा हुन चाहन्छु अर्को हप्ता पुनः एकपटक भेट्नेछौँ हेर्दै गर्नुहोस् नेपाल स्कुल फुटबल लिग 2025 धन्यवाद